Oh, well, greetings once again, my fellow horror fanatics. Yes, I'm aware I probably look totally idiotic wearing this thing, but it's appropriate for the little unboxing that I have today. Wow, that's strong stuff. This particular unboxing video actually is kind of special and a little near to my heart because it evokes memories of my boyhood. This particular item comes to us from Gatorland National Zoo of Orlando, Florida. Now, when a lot of people think of Orlando, they think of Disneyland and Universal Studios and all these other tourist traps. They don't think about the friggin' gators that are crawling all over the place down there. So if you are going to go on a trip to Florida and visit Orlando, I'm just going to tell you, please be careful and mindful of those damn things. Gatorland actually started as an animal preserve because alligators were on the endangered species list at the time. It has since become a tourist trap in its own right, and actually footage for a number of films has been shot there, most famously the alligator bridge scene from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. We visited Gatorland a number of times in my childhood, and it was quite memorable. And I probably should confess, I believe we mostly did that just to torment my poor mother because she's utterly terrified of gators and says they're evil. But she indulged us and we went anyway. And I haven't been there in a very long time, well over 20 years. I would love to go again because I understand they've expanded a lot, including a new zipline ride that will take you right over the reptiles. If you got the guts. I doubt I would. But anyhow, and unfortunate the timing here is a little ugly because Florida does have cases of the COVID-19 virus suddenly spiking back up. But as Gatorland has begun to reopen on a limited basis, to help people stay conscientious, they have introduced a new mascot, the social distancing skunk ape. For those who may not be aware, the skunk ape is basically a regional variant of Bigfoot that is particular to Florida. And yes, it is called that because allegedly you can smell it well before you see it. As I told, Derek Hayes when I interviewed him for House of Tortured Souls, Bigfoot is one of those phenomenon that I'm 99.99% sure is total bullshit. But every now and then you do hear of a sighting or an encounter that it just kind of makes you say, well, maybe, possibly, and then of course you hear about all the other stupid stuff too. But in the skunk ape's case, actually, it's also, well, I wouldn't say it's more of a recent thing, but some interesting photos were snapped in the 2000s by a woman who claimed she saw this thing taking apples off a bucket on her porch. So you look at those and you say either that's incredibly authentic or it's the cheapest bullshit prop someone ever made. But for Gatorland, the social distancing skunk ape is all about just reminding people, hey, wear your mask, wash your hands, use sanitizer, and keep your distance. And personally, I think that's great. It's cute, it's relevant, and I can see it catching on. So I'm going to do my own little part to help Gatorland out and order a social distancing skunk ape t-shirt. Try saying that 3 times fast. So let's open this up. Nah, that's not a knife. That's a knife. You all saw that coming a mile away. So let's see what we've got here. I believe they're also selling skunk ape themed slippers, little skunk ape plush toys. You can tell this was hand boxed by the way the tape is on here. Oh, they wrapped it and everything. I also ordered some gator jerky, Buffalo Bob's Cajun style. Washing and drying instructions. And here is our social distancing skunk ape t-shirt. I'm probably not going to wear this one often because I get the impression it's going to be a pain in the butt to keep clean because it's white. The material feels very nice though. And I certainly would encourage you to visit Gatorland at least once things settle down a bit and check out the social distancing skunk ape yourself. And I seem to be becoming something of a Bigfoot correspondent, whether I wanted to or not, because reviewed Dr. Squatch soap, that got a lot of views, thank you. Interviewed Derek Hayes, and now it's looking like I may have to try out Sasquatch-themed barbecue rubs. So it's just becoming a theme. So stay tuned and look out for more videos. Also, congratulations to Mr. Meathook on his channel growing even further. As always, folks, just please take precautions, wash your hands, keep your distance, look out for each other. We got some more cool stuff coming. Stay tuned to the House That Screams podcast, where I'm a frequent guest. As always, eat, drink, and be scary, and enjoy.